Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Thursday. So today we're going to use the Gilded Tarot and the Divine Masculine, the Silence deck, to just see what he's going through and addressing in his mind and, what he's feeling, especially if he's quiet or distant or he seems a bit, in his own thoughts. So what's he going through today? What's he going through today? 2 cards there. And this isn't a DMTDF reading. This is more the energies and, he's reflecting. So he's definitely reflecting today. 4 of Swords energy, thinking, restoring his mind, getting his energy back and preparing for what's to come. Making choices and decisions, but getting the energy to follow through on those because, he's already got the plan in his head. And now he just needs to recuperate himself. So he restores his energy and he gathers all the strength he needs to put that plan into action. And that's what I'm feeling here. And it's a much lighter energy around the feminine today because you know that something's coming, you feel it, you feel something new is on the horizon, you're feeling lighter, you're releasing fears, and the masculine is getting ready to make his move. So he's saying, I'm thinking of the children. So what he's actually reflecting on, if he's got children, and I know this won't resonate with everyone, but if your masculine has got children right now, he's thinking about those children. He wants them to be okay. He wants them to be provided for, taken care of, and he wants them to live a healthy and productive life. He doesn't want to upset them. He doesn't want to cause them pain. He doesn't want to hurt anyone unnecessarily. And that's what he's thinking about. So, if he didn't have children, he would have already been with you a long time ago. And I feel a lot of you already know that, you're aware of that. But he's just letting you know, I'm just finalising things because I'm thinking of the children. And if the masculine hasn't got children, he's thinking of his inner child. He's thinking about what he wants. He's connecting with the love he has for life when he's with you, the way you make him feel, the way you give him that childlike sense of adventure. And he's also thinking about a future. And if that future involves children, the legacy he wants to leave behind, he's thinking about the past and the future combined. He's saying the thoughts get too much in my head, and that's what he's doing here, and I have to go away while I sort through that. So he's sorting through his thoughts, especially about children, especially about things he may have missed out on in his life, because, if he's past the age of having children, or, if you've passed through that as well, or if that just isn't an option, he's actually thinking about the way it may have been. Because the masculines do think about, what it would be like to have children with you and, what they would grow up to be like and what they would do in their lives. They think about these things. They have moments where they just sit there and go into their minds. And it's like an emotional coma because no one can get through to that. They're distracted from everything going within. So that's why sometimes the karmic partner may try and say something to the masculine, but the masculine doesn't hear that. Or the boss says something to them and they're not getting through because the masculines are away with the fairies, thinking about other things, thinking about you. So wherever he is today, whether he's busy at work or he's spending time at home, he is reflecting on his life. And he's reflecting on things in his life, especially if he has a responsibility to children. He's sorting through all the thoughts in his head. He's trying to work out what to do to make it right so he can move forward towards you in the right way. So he's not going to upset you or his children or himself or anyone he's dealing with. He wants to do it in a very smooth way. And a lot of the time that isn't possible because there is a lot of fallout and chaos. That's also how we grow and learn and realise the truth about our life and where we're meant to be. But he doesn't want to cause unnecessary pain or panic or struggle, especially within his kids and his own inner child too. So, this is both energy. So I'm definitely feeling he's thinking about his inner child and, thinking about how he was in the past and who he is now and what he may feel like he's missed out on by not being with you. And he wants to make it right. And I do feel this childlike energy as well about adventure and new beginnings and fresh starts and embracing the wonders of this life with you. And he's sorting through all his thoughts and his feelings about this. And, you know, it does get a bit much in his head sometimes because he does feel sometimes like a failure. Like he goes back to his childlike self or his, you know, younger self, and he thinks, I've failed myself. I haven't achieved my dreams. I haven't done what I really wanted to do in my life. And he's sorting through those emotions too. So he's definitely doing a lot of thinking today and sorting and shuffling around. So if you see the squirrel today, the squirrel is the gatherer of information. And he's gathering up all the information in his mind. He's sorting through it all. And he's already got his plan there. So I don't feel it's that he needs a plan because he already knows what he needs to do. He's just kind of sifting through the documents of his mind, the memories, the feelings, the thoughts, the emotions, to get that plan straight in his mind and to gather all the courage and the bravery and all the stuff he needs. You know, the words especially, because masculines find it hard to speak and express themselves, to actually say what needs to be said, especially in relation to children or family or any obligations he may have. So if he's quiet today, if he's silent, distant, let him have that time because he's doing the right thing here. You know, he's doing the right thing. He doesn't want to let you down. He doesn't want to let himself down. And he doesn't want to let his children down. And he doesn't want to let down that inner child anymore either. You know, that child that's kind of in him, looking at him saying, what happens? What sort of life do we live? Are we happy? Are we successful? Are we enjoying life? He wants to answer yes, yes, yes to all of those questions. And that's what he's going through today. So give him time, give him space, give him room. Feminines, you do, you feel liked because that release is coming in as he moves forward. But I definitely feel this is a big message if he's got children, that he's working out what to do to make them happy. And he knows really that staying where he is, if he's in a karmic relationship, doesn't serve anyone in the long run anyway. You know, because the children sense when things aren't right, they sense when there's pain energy around that, and they would be in a much healthier environment if the parents weren't together. So as nice as it would be to keep the family unit together, the masculine and the karmic partner know that changes are ahead. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.